Alright guys, we are now getting off the exit. Like I mentioned, on the left hand side, that's going to be next week's video, so you'll want to stick around for that. But today we are exploring the right hand side over here north of the I-10. I-10 is, again, a huge highway that goes all across, I think, the United States, starting in California and going even towards Florida. And maybe I'm just completely making that up, but I don't think I am. We will head right into the first shopping center. If you are looking into the 55 plus community of Pebble Creek, this is going to be a major shopping area that you're going to be probably shopping at because it's super close by. Granted, all of this is within, 5-10 minutes of each other. And another reason why I just love living here, it is so convenient of a location. So right here you have a Goodwill, and there's a lot of new stuff over here too. I do find myself coming here quite often, more or less because of the Home Goods and TJ Maxx that is right across from here. You have a Bevmo, which I believe is just kind of like an alcohol place, similar to Total Wine. What else is over here nowadays? You got a Hobby Lobby, which is really cool. Texas Roadhouse. What is that? What is that called? Red Lobster. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. I believe this is a hair school right here. Oh no, that's a hair salon suite kind of situation. We have Urban Air, which is one of those cool kid trampoline places. Having little spots like that are super cool, especially when it is summer. It says it's 107 degrees outside right now, for anyone that's wondering. It's quite hot, but it's bearable with the car and AC. That's a must. You also have an EOS Fitness. This used to be a sports chalet, if anyone knows what that is, back in the days, but now it's an EOS Fitness. I believe they have a pool at this location too, and you can't really see it, but in the very far distance over there on the left with the tealish ceiling, I don't think you can see it from here. That's the Lifetime Fitness, and they definitely have the pool on the inside and the outside. Texas Roadhouse, one of my family staples. If we're going out as a family to a restaurant, it is Texas Roadhouse for sure. Let's head on over to this next shopping center. A couple other places over here are just more restaurants. Panera Bread is over here. What else? Let me think. I think there's a Jamba Juice over here and a Rubio's. So tons of spots that you can eat. That's me. I have to have close access to food, or I'm probably not going to live there. And heading over across from here, this is a lot of new stuff in this area, which is really awesome. If you're looking for newer, I wouldn't say north of I-10 is super brand new. Again, there's a couple in here that are newer, and there's obviously, you could see quite a bit of construction going on over here. Can I even go straight? I don't think so. So we're gonna have to make a right-hand turn, and we're gonna find our way over there, but it might take a minute. So, but that's cool. I'll show you guys this new movie theater that they put in, which is very conveniently located in Goodyear. And they also have, all of this right here on the left-hand side is newer. So they have Cheddar's, they have BJ's, which is a cool restaurant. And then we have over here the Harkins Theater, which you'll be able to see when I kind of make this left-hand turn. They have this Goodyear Center, and it has tons and tons of new townhomes, new apartments, new everything really. There's some hotels coming up over here. So there is new stuff. QT's right over here, and it's not super brand new, but it's getting there. That was the Harkins right over there. This is Civic Square. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but it's really cool looking. I think it's going to be more like business offices and things like that. But where they build these kind of things, typically you're going to be seeing some sort of growth, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and turn here so we don't have to wait at the light. We have some stores in here that are Burger King. I don't know if I already mentioned that. You have Oregano's, which is a really cool place. I mean, it's not super great pasta by any means, but it's always super popular, and it has really good Pizookies. Pizookies are the pizza cookies, and you can get half and half flavors. I always suggest the chocolate chip and peanut butter, half and half. Very good, and don't try and share with anyone. You have to get your own. They are big, but you're gonna want the whole thing if you're like me. Noodles and Company, that's kind of pretty new over here. It is a drive-through, which is really cool. If you don't have those where you live now, it's basically like a pasta place, but it's drive-through, more convenient than a regular pasta place. So that's one spot. We will go down this way now and show off some of the other shopping centers or shopping locations within this center. I'm going to just rotate this camera as we come up here so you guys can see exactly what's in here, if you'll even be able to. So yeah, Staples right there. Looks like a swim school, Dollar Tree, Party City is up here. Old Navy, which I need to go to. I think these are the same people that walked right in front of us from before. Not that that's a problem. They have the right of way, but I'm just saying it's funny that they were right in that other one. Old Navy, they have a lot of cute dresses right now. I need to get in there because I saw some cute ones in the window yesterday when I was at Home Goods, which is right here. Lots of trees, so it's kind of hard to see. You have a TJ Maxx up here. Those two are combined. You have also a Burlington. What else is up here? Shoe Carnival. Petco, I believe, is up here, and then also Cal Farm Store. If you guys are into farming at all, or you plan to have chickens or anything like that, that will definitely be a place that you probably visit quite often. Cal Ranch Store, maybe. And then they also have a lot of, like, you know, just, they have a clothing section too. I think they have some food in there. You know, they have different options when it comes to whatever you're really looking for. Don't want to hit anyone. You got a nail salon, State Farm, GNC. I mean, this, obviously you guys can tell, it's fully packed out. This is not a new shopping center necessarily. So you have access to anything and everything. If you're looking for new homes, there's not a ton of them within the north side of Goodyear. On the south side, completely different story. Lots and lots and lots of new builds over there. So let me know if you guys want me to tour those in my next video. Whenever I record that, I will definitely swing into those new homes if it's really important. But now we're gonna head over to another community that is stunning, and they have basement homes. They have just beautiful homes that are not even brand new, but they're just gorgeous. So I always like to drive in here. I would say this is one of the places I would definitely be living. If I was going to take a right-hand turn right here, you're maybe 2 minutes away from Pebble Creek community, which is going to be, like I mentioned, a 55+ adult community. They do have new homes in there, and they also do have older homes. They have duplexes, and yeah, they have golf course lots over there as well. Goodyear is really good for golf course lots. The first community that we went in, where it was the newer homes, located in Palm Valley, the whole community is pretty much surrounded by a golf course. So if you're looking for golf course lots, that would be a really good community. And then they also have, like I said, Palm Valley in general, there's about 5 different phases that they have. And I could be making that up. I know they have multiple phases. I don't know if it's exactly 5, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to that, because they do have a lot of different locations that are considered Palm Valley. So they have, I've sold golf course lots in there. I've sold golf course lots on the water. I've sold golf course lots on the water over in Pebble Creek as well. So they have a lot of good options when it comes to really whatever you're looking for in Goodyear, whether it be mountain views on Estrella Mountain, which we're going to be going over in a couple videos from now, whether it be new builds south of the 10, whether it be the north side where it's a little bit more well developed and you have everything that you could possibly need within arm's reach, like I like. Totally up to you. You have options. Like I mentioned in the pros and cons video, the pricing, you're probably going to be looking at, on average, $550 as kind of like a minimum entry. There are some times where houses come up for $500. There are some times where, you know, a townhome or condo style property in Goodyear will come up for maybe $400,000. Just, it's super dependent, but I would say you're most likely going to get a starting price around $550 here. But let's go ahead and check out these neighborhoods. All right. Alrighty, so we're in this first little community. As you saw, this is another gated community. If you are looking for a gated community specifically, there's a lot of really amazing options here in the Goodyear area, and as well as Estrella Mountain, which is considered Goodyear as well. You have tons and tons of options when it comes to gated if it's a must for you. Yeah, so you have tons of single family homes in here, no townhomes, no condos within this exact community. You have a lot of ranch style homes, which is going to be your single story properties. And then you also have a couple different 2-stories. The thing that I like about these homes, like I mentioned, is they do have basements. Basements are really, really hard to find and almost impossible to find, honestly, within the, not just Goodyear, but Arizona in general. And that is because the dirt here is extremely hard and costs lots and lots of money to build a basement. So that is why these ones will be significantly more expensive than maybe your not run of the mill, but like just a normal single family, single level ranch style home. Sorry, that's a lot of words. I'm trying to think of what I was saying, but that is why, is because we have really, really hard dirt. And that is something that you also need to consider when you're thinking about building a pool. I believe they called it maybe like a hard build or hard something. When you are building a pool and you have really, really hard dirt in your backyard with lots of rocks, they do charge a little bit extra for those kind of pools. I did, for anyone that's wondering about building a pool in the future, because sometimes it's hard, or maybe it's not in your budget to find a house right off the bat with a pool. You obviously want to know how much they're going to cost. Oh my God, there's a Roadrunner. Can you see it? So cool. Oh, let me zoom in. I know I'm freaking out about it, but they're really rare, but I've been seeing so many of them. I've probably seen more in the last 2 weeks than I have like my entire life of living here. Very cool. I'm so glad that I got that on video for you guys. But what was I even saying? Oh yeah, pools. So I did have a friend build a pool and actually do the entire landscaping on their backyard. Granted, it was a smaller pool. It was fenced. They did turf, they did rock, they did plants. And I think that they spent around $60K for that. So granted, it is really dependent on your house, your backyard, what you're looking for in your property. But honestly, $60K, it could be worse. Like, I would think that maybe it would be a lot more expensive. And a lot of people, what they're doing now is waiting a couple years and then building that pool with a HELOC, which is a home line of credit. And basically you can, it's like a credit card pulled out on your house, and it's a pretty decent interest rate. Obviously depends on when you're watching this video, but all really cool ideas, because then you don't have to necessarily get like a loan. It's all based off of that house that you're living in and the equity that you have in that property. So it's really cool. I would definitely do that in the future if I had to, especially when it comes to pools. You never know how these people are taking care of their pools. So it's nice to sometimes just build your own and make your dream backyard. If you're moving to Arizona, a lot of people are looking for, like, especially if you're in maybe a $700,000, $800,000 home, you're looking for more of a paradise style backyard usually. And it would be nice if you guys were able to build exactly what you want, even though obviously it's going to cost money, takes time, all of these things. I would much rather have the pool of my dreams. Like, I want a jacuzzi, I want a certain style, I want it to have a certain color on the inside, you know, I want it to be heated so I can use it during the winter time. All of these things that you really need to keep in mind when you're looking at houses with pools. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, pretty please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out my channel. And if you want more content like this, we are exploring Goodyear, like I mentioned, for the next couple weeks, but we are going to continue to explore all of the Phoenix metro area and its beautiful suburbs. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to see that. And if you're interested in relocating here, I would love to assist you. My name is Nicole, and my number and email are popping up. And if you guys have questions, reach out. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.